If you can be as Delulu as possible, you can get what you want. Hi guys. It's been a while since I've done a vlog style video, but I really wanted to come to you and kind of go through a little bit of a life update in a way, a little bit of what I've been going through, if you will. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, I have not been well. And it's not that something severely has gone wrong or I've had terrible health complications or anything like that. I just have been on a slow health decline, I want to say for the last year and a half. So what I kind of wanted to, and what I mean by that is when you are developing your career, there is a certain point in time, I feel, when your career does have to come first, and it's very easy to lose sight. It's very easy to lose sight of balance and moderation. And I'm definitely an all or nothing kind of person. I'm chronically undiagnosed ADHD. I tend to do things very all or nothing. So I put 100% of my effort into one thing, and then object impermanence, I forget about everything else going on in my life. So that obviously isn't great because it means that things that are important to me alongside my career, things like my health, my well-being, my social cup, my sense of self, all of those kinds of things have fallen to the wayside a little bit, read a lot. I really want to put my focus this year onto really cementing habits and trying new things that really support my health and well-being. I think that's the biggest thing I want to bring into 2025 when I was thinking of my goals and what I want to work towards and what my focuses are going to be, because I don't think you necessarily need goals as such, like I'm going to achieve 60 kilos in a year or whatever it might be. I think it's more so just going into 2025 with the mindset that I want to prioritize my health, my well-being, and my sense of self a little bit more and really understand what's going on for both my mind and my body at the moment. And yeah, I thought I'd take you guys with me because I'm sure there are many people who kind of feel the same. It felt like 2024 ended and 2025, we're already straight back into it. So I really want to be intentional about my actions and the things that I implement in 2025. So that's where we're at the moment. So just a little bit of backstory, I guess, on where I was at in 2024. I definitely was on my career grind. So I work in a corporate profession and I got a promotion last year, which was very exciting for me. It did mean, however, that I was putting a lot of effort and time into work and I was coming home regularly feeling very burnt out. 5 days a week I'd come home, and if I had even one social thing on that week, I was a grumpy person to be around because I just didn't have any energy to give to that part of my life because all of my energy was being put into my career. So that doesn't really align with who I am as a person. I'm definitely someone who really craves community and a social life. I also really crave creativity, and I put a lot of importance into having hobbies and doing things that really make me happy and bring me joy. And as much as having a career as such does do that, I do sometimes feel like it's very easy to think, well, it's making me money, so that should be the most important thing. Life is worth living, and I don't want to be stuck in a rut of working day in, day out and not feeling a sense of fulfillment in my life. Outside of work. So I luckily had 2 weeks off around Christmas, which was really, really nice. It was a great chance for me to recharge. I really took it easy. I did a little bit of socializing, but I really didn't do too much. I didn't pick up my camera. I didn't try to make vlogs or anything like that. I didn't even read that much, to be honest, and I am a huge reader, so I just needed a break, I think. In being bored and allowing myself to be bored, it really showcased what I actually want to bring into 2025. I was going through 2024 in a very passive way. And what I mean by that is I wasn't taking action in my own life. I was just rolling with the punches, getting through each hour, each minute, each day, and not putting intentional effort into the things that I value. So my biggest goal, I guess, of 2025 is to live less passively. What that means for me is constantly putting myself out there and trying new things, experiencing new things, finding joy in the little things outside of my job. I guess this year, I really want to start trying new hobbies, getting out there, and like I have a stand-up paddleboard. I really want to take that out a little bit more. I want to do some surfing lessons. I want to join a run club. I just want to try new things. I want to do a little bit more inner work as well, because I realized at the end of 2024 that I am someone who speaks quite negatively to myself, and it's definitely a passive thing as well. It's not something I intentionally do, but it's definitely something that I've noticed, especially when I've been put into this new career path where I have a lot more responsibility. The negative thoughts come in a lot. The imposter syndrome, the not feeling like my opinion is worth much. It's just been something I've noticed that I really want to kick in the butt in 2025, because it's not enjoyable. It's not bringing about joy in my life. So I want to get better at just understanding why I think the way I think. And a huge part of that is actually going to be journaling a little bit more, which I'm very excited about. So if you have any journal prompt ideas, let me know. I'll show you my journal. Let me go get it because it's really cute. So this is the cute little journal that I got. I actually just got this from Kmart. The point of this journal is just to be a bit of a blank canvas for any and all inspiration and thoughts that I have. So whether that be video thoughts or ideas, energy that I want to bring into 2025, or, you know, if I want to write something like my favorite movies or just something cute, you know, like a little list or whatever, I just want to use it as a bit of a brain dumping journal that I can reflect on and keep. Want to focus on a few other categories as well going into 2025. So fitness is definitely one of them, and I will take you guys through what I'm doing with the fitness side of things later. Finance is another. I want to be really consistent with YouTube as well. So that's another thing that fell to the wayside at the end of last year. I just didn't have the mental capacity to be regularly vlogging and things like that, even though vlogs are one of my favorite forms of content that I like to consume myself and I like to make, to be honest. I love watching vlogs. I just didn't have the mental willpower, and I think people think that vlogging is really easy. It's really hard. And it's like mentally really hard to sit in front of a camera and just like, I don't know, be interesting, I guess. So yeah, it's definitely something I want to focus on more in 2025. My goal of 2024 was to become monetized on YouTube. And as a small YouTuber, that is really hard to do nowadays. There's a lot of different hoops you've got to jump through to even get monetized in the first place, to, you know, make any kind of gain off YouTube. And I've been on YouTube now for almost a year, and I'm about halfway to being monetized. So do with that what you will. Consistency is definitely part of it, and I do want to make another video on everything I've done to work towards my monetization journey. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know, because there's a few things that I've learned from my own experience, from having a partner who works in the content creation field. It's just been, yeah, there's a few things that I'd like to share. So I think I'll do a video on that if you guys are interested. And yeah, so that's one of my goals. And then I think well-being is a huge one for me as well. So as I was saying, I really struggled to switch off from work in 2024, especially towards the end there. It was kind of my life. And I really want to just be a bit more dedicated and, what's the word? A bit more hard on myself, to be honest, in terms of health and well-being, because I think I definitely fall into the trap of being like, oh no, I'm too tired. I can't do my 10,000 steps a day. But I do feel like something has to give, and it's a really good way for me to switch off after work by going out and exercising and moving my body, and it ultimately makes me feel better in the long run. It's just getting that habit in place. And then the other side of that as well is the health side. If you guys don't know, I actually have a Bachelor of Health Science. So I'm definitely very well educated in how to have a healthy mind, body, and soul. I just sometimes don't follow my own advice. It's like, do what I say, not as I do. But in this case, I need to do as I say. So I definitely want to prioritize my health a little bit more going forward and do some more investigative work into my hormones and things like that, because they've definitely been not optimal for a while. And I just want some insight into what's actually going on because it's not well at the moment. I'm actually excited because I feel like this is going to help me be accountable as well. And I'm hoping it'll help you guys to be, I don't know, more motivated, I guess, and inspired to really put some things into place, and I can share some tips along the way. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So please ignore the lighting, but I thought I would do a little journal. I don't really have a plan, but I kind of want to just live in my Delulu era for a little bit, just for a moment. I think a big belief that I have is that if you can be as Delulu as possible, you can get what you want. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You literally just have to fake it till you make it and believe that it's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list all of the things, do a little bit of a mind map, all of the things that if I was 100% delusional and anything I wanted to happen would happen, what could I achieve in 2025? So the first thing is become monetized on YouTube. The second, save $10,000 alongside paying off wedding venue. I want to read 50 books. What else if I wanted to be completely delusional? Fix my hormones. I think read 10 non-fiction books. I think that's good. I'm happy about that. And like, as much as I'm being Delulu, I actually think that that's achievable. And maybe that is just me being Delulu. Maybe it's not, I don't know. But I think that I can definitely do all of those things. We are due to do our groceries today, so I thought I would share a few of the meal ideas that we usually cook that are super easy. You can batch cook them, so you can have them multiple times throughout the week, and most of them are freezer friendly as well. So what I usually do is I write a grocery list on my phone so I can tick it off when I get into the shops, and that way I'm like going in with a plan and I don't just randomly buy stuff. The first thing I do is add all the things that I know we just need around the house. So we need toothpaste, we need sponges, and then we plan about 5 meals usually. So I'll write down what the meals are, and then I'll write down all the ingredients we need for the meals. So I reckon we do a pad thai again. That was really good. Tank, what are you doing? You're getting in my shot. You just love being the center of attention. Come on. So I made a homemade pad thai last week and it was actually so good. So I get most of my recipes from Recipe Tin Eats. I've really been into like a yogurt bowl for breakfast. So I've been doing Greek yogurt, frozen berries, and then I've been mixing in my protein powder with the yogurt, and that's been really good. So I might just do that again this week. Some dark chocolate for a little snack, some more sleepy time tea. I think that's everything for now. All right, so we've got our list. We can go grocery shopping with a plan, and hopefully it's not too expensive. Good morning. So part of my challenge to myself, I guess, is getting up early most mornings and getting some of my steps in before I start my work day, because the plan is to do my walk in the morning and then do my Pilates in the afternoon after work at 4:30. So it's really hard to get 10,000 steps in a day when you have an office job and then Pilates is like your movement because you're laying down for most of it. So anyway, that's the plan. I have about half an hour to go for a walk. So even if I get like 5,000 steps in or slightly less than that, that's fine, because then I can do a little walk in my lunch break. It's just getting into the habit of getting up early. That's the hardest part. So I've had a coffee. I got it just before 5 and it's now 5:30. So I've just had a coffee. Hopefully I can start getting into the habit of not having to have a coffee and just getting up and going. I find that so hard, and like, I'm not gonna put so much pressure on myself that I have to do it straight away, because like, I know myself, if I put that much pressure on myself, I'm just gonna sleep in, and that's counterproductive. So you gotta work with your, know your limits, work within your means. Very windy. had a pretty stressful day at work today, and there's just nothing that an ocean swim doesn't fix, in my opinion. Or at least just make better, because I was very overwhelmed, and God, it's just, you take for granted living near the beach when you live near the beach. But getting out and just like diving into the ocean just does something up here that just makes you feel like it's all a little bit okay. So I've seen everyone on TikTok doing a 2025 bingo thing and I wanted to do it as well, because it's less about the goals that you want to achieve and more about things that you want to tick off, or like experiences that you want to do. So I think I've saved a few inspo pics. I've got all these different ideas of what I can put on there. What's an easily divisible number? Maybe 3 by 3. So what's 3 times 5 is 15. Let's try that. See, that looks really small. Maybe 4? 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, we're gonna do it 4 by 5. After all that. Cute. Kind of cute. There's a lot of squares there. So, okay, I'm gonna do like a cute little title at the top, but there's all different things that you can put on there. So I've got this little guide that has like professional goals, health and fitness, financial goals, social and fun. I think I wanna do all different colors, just so it's like more fun. Board games night is one of them, because I love hosting board games night and I don't do it often enough. Go to a concert. I'm gonna put my save 10K on there. Read 50 books. Get monetized on YouTube. That's a big goal. I don't know if it'll happen, but it might, hopefully. Green. What else do I really want to do this year? A sub 30-minute 5K. So basically we have process and take more film photos, host a board games night, make 2 new friends, start investing in stocks, try a new Pilates class, a sub 30-minute 5K, read 10 non-fiction, go to a concert, read 50 books, family holiday, save 10K, pay off wedding, get monetized on YouTube, that'll help with those 2, do a surf lesson, 1 unassisted pull-up, stop using Afterpay and ZipPay, start therapy, find my wedding dress, book our honeymoon, start laser therapy because I want to do laser hair removal, picnic date night, North Stradbroke camping trip, scuba dive, use the stand-up paddleboard and go to Tangalooma. So I think that's a really fun one and it'll add a lot of fun into my year, and that was the whole point of this. Like, I didn't want it to be like super serious. Like, it's really just things that I can do that I know that I've been wanting to try for ages and I can tick them off. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this style of video and I hope it inspired and motivated you to go into 2025 with a little bit more intention and a little bit more of an idea of what you want to achieve and what values you want to bring forward in 2025. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. It definitely was a bit of a rocky start, but I'm feeling like I've got a lot more intention going into 2025, and I think that's super important to me because it did feel a bit like a fluffier, and now that I've got a bit more of an idea of what I want to do, I'm excited. I really am. I think it's going to be a really fun year. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.